had a few moments to speak with some of you here, I was struck by the passion and the commitment that you have for Africa. I saw your faces light up when you spoke about the Okavango Delta. I saw how you beamed with joy when you spoke about Gorongosa in Mozambique and the parks in South Africa. And I realized I was in good company. Truth to tell, I am in the best company. We are here to launch one of the most visionary conservation endeavors of our generation, the Africa Keystone Protected Area Partnership, an initiative that not only serves to protect land, but to safeguard the very existence of our continent, its biodiversity, its ecosystems, and millions of lives that depend on it. By focusing our efforts on keystone protected areas, those rare ecosystems whose impact far exceeds their size, we are charting a new course for biodiversity, climate resilience, and sustainable livelihoods. Together, we'll not only preserve iconic wildlife and vital ecosystem services, but also unlock economic opportunities that strengthen communities and reinforce Africa's leadership in global conservation. Botswana is proud to be at the forefront of this movement, and I'm happy to inform you that we've thus far surpassed the Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework target of conserving 30% of land, with over 40% of our territory dedicated to conservation. The majestic Okavango Delta, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, stands as a beacon of ecological wonder. The Central Kalahari Game Reserve, the largest in Africa, and the pioneering Kalahari Transfrontier Park are not only national treasures, but continental assets. Their inclusion in the Keystone Partnership is both a recognition and a responsibility on our part. Conservation cannot be achieved by governments alone. It must be rooted in community stewardship. For this reason, Botswana has recently passed legislation that seeks to empower our people to become stewards of their environment. Through the community-based natural resources management program, we've entrusted communities to not only manage the land, but to also benefit from its tourism, which in turn leads to improved livelihoods. This is not just conservation, it is transformation. We've also welcomed the private sector as partners in this journey. Several private entities are engaged in sustainable ecotourism enterprises, and they contribute meaningfully to the protection of areas in partnership with the government and community. This is proof that public-private community partnerships are not only possible, they are necessarily powerful. We appreciate we are confronted by formidable challenges, from accelerating land degradation to the pervasive impacts of climate change, constrained budgets as well, and mounting population pressures. Without sustained international involvement and funding, and the steadfast political will of leaders such as the eminent presidents and other leaders who are here, we risk losing irreplaceable landscapes and species that underpin Africa's ecological and socio-economic fabric. we are here to recommit double our efforts in conservation, in forging these durable, sustainable partnerships that will take us into a future where we truly preserve our biodiversity for the benefit of our people and the world. And I thank you very much for the great work that you have done and continue to do. And we pledge our support and solidarity as well as Botswana. And we will stand with you at the forefront of the effort that we launch here today. I thank you very much, and hope that when next we meet, it will be at the Biodiversity Summit that will be hosted in Botswana. I hope to see all of you and more there. Thank you very, very much. I look forward to meaningful engagements with you. Thank you.